my Lord in heaven. Praise Jesus, it's over. Oh my God. Holy crap. Check it out. Alexander. I don't know what's up with the bird on his face. I don't know. I wish it was taking a crap on him. Holy crap. It was probably like they were... it was flying over to take a crap all over this dude. Like all over Alexander. This is what I think of Alexander. Crap. Ah. That's what was going on there as they were taking that picture. Bird was having none of this movie. Oh my word. Alright, I'm sure the original movie was long enough. I never saw it. But this is Alexander revisited, alright? They revisited this bad boy because apparently he had good tea and crumpets the first time, so they went back. I don't know. But I don't think it was worth the second time around. Well, the reason they did it, Oliver Stone wanted to do a non-theatrical version. Like, for the theaters, you got to make it, good, like, shorter, so people will stay into it and pay their money to come see it. But he made this new one for DVD that, you don't have to buy the DVD unless you want it. I mean, whatever, you know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying. But, so he made this longer version just like he wanted it. It's 3.5 hours long, I think. I don't know, I didn't make it that far. It's on 2 discs. Now, I thought one was special features when I put the first one in, and no. The first one is like 2 hours of movie, and then the second there's an intermission. Alright, then there's the next disc, which is like an hour and a half long. Now, Oliver Stone did it. It's a film masterpiece, apparently. But, because, he wanted, like, the whole story put out there. But, for people like me with attention spans of about 15 minutes long, if that, sometimes 5, depending on what I'm watching, this is not going to do it for me. I spent the past 4 days sleeping and watching this movie off and on. I've alternated between the two. I ain't going to work and the gym. But, like, mostly sleeping and watching this movie. The past 3 or 4 days, trying to get through, and I just finished the first disc, and I've had enough of Alexander. I'm not even, wow, okay, I don't know, it's about Alexander. He's a weird dude. He was like back in the days when eunuchs were cool, and it was alright to like men, and I don't know, it's acceptable, I guess, to like, it's alright nowadays, it's what people do, I guess, but you like who you want. But back then it was socially more accepted than it is nowadays. And the story, they showed about how he grew up and how he came to be Alexander the Great. I guess that was coming in the second, because he wasn't really that great in the first disc. I don't know. And apparently Anthony Hopkins was in this movie, but he must have only been in the second disc too. I'll never know, I promise. I swear I'm not sitting through the second disc. Screw you. You can watch it yourself, man. There's no way. If this interests you that much to watch 3.5 hours of Colin Farrell, by all means. That's all I got. By all means. Whatever that means. But by all means, do it. Whatever. He was in love with Jared Leto, but he had to marry to have a successor, and he hooked up with Rosario Dawson. Woo! Woo! That was the best scene of the movie, of the first disc. Rosario Dawson, man. Okay, moving right along. There was a cool battle scene at the beginning. Lots of people getting hacked up and stuff. But it was cool, I guess. And they were chasing down this king dude, and I don't know. It was all over, because they'd go to like when he was a boy, then they cut back to like 10 years later, then it'd say 9 years previous, then 4 years earlier, and 6 years ahead of that, and in the future 7 months, and I was like, oh. I started playing my guitar, and at the end there, and it kind of passed by real quick. Like 20 minutes was gone before I knew it, and it was over. And intermission, I jumped up and cheered. It was, whew. Well, all right, I got nothing to say about the movie, really. I'm just glad it's over. You don't understand. I haven't been able. I got these two other awesome, funny-looking movies here that's gonna be fun to do. I just had to get done with Alexander, and this has been nagging at me. And apparently, it wasn't worth it because I didn't finish it. So, if you like long, epic stuff, I mean, I watched Troy. Troy was awesome. It was like an hour and a half shorter though, and whatever. I want to go back to sleep now. I'm on the rest part of my rest Alexander cycle, so it's time to go back to sleep. Oh, you don't understand. I fell asleep every night trying to watch 5 minutes. I'd watch 5 minutes more and fall asleep. 5 minutes. And so I just had it on repeat, just recycling, and then I'd wake up, oh, I haven't seen that before. I watched about 10 minutes, and back out again. Eventually I got it all in there. That's it, though. If you want to watch Colin Farrell and Angela, I don't know. I'm all for, a masterpiece, but let's make it shorter or something. He wanted to get the whole Alexander story, but it was, I don't know, I just hated how it was broken up, and I guess that is the way they told the story, but it made it easier for Oliver to tell it, but just confused the crap out of me. I'm no genius as it is, so whatever. That's it. He said something funny. Oh no, one thing that happened though that did have me laughing. Alexander was in this big old room outside place, and there was all these harems and stuff, and there was some eunuchs there, and this guy was trying to sell him the eunuch, and he's looking at him, he's like, this one's nice, he's checking him, looking at him, this one looks decent, and then they pan off these harems. I'm like, well, what about her back there in the back? Pick that one, man. How much for her? What? Forget them eunuch dudes. That one right there, her in the back. No, not Alexander. I like this guy right here. Boy lovers. Woo! Alright, that's it. There's nothing to say about this. Just watch it if you want to go to sleep or you need a sleep aid. Deuce deuce.